Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Madness Project Nexus. Last time we completed the epic story mode campaign, and this time around we are going to be tackling arena combat, where we will build a warrior and grow our empire. So, arena combat is going to be pretty different from story mode. The way I want to handle this is, it's going to be a little more trimmed down. Like, a lot of the grinding I think I'm going to be doing off camera, and I'm just going to be showing you guys the important stuff. Because if I do an episode where I'm just grinding all day, this Let's Play is going to go on for like 50 parts. When, like, if I trim it down, it can probably go for not even half that. But yes, arena combat. Instead of trying to explain it to you, why don't we just start a new game and figure out where to go from here? So I'm going to be naming my character Bobby. I've already decided. Hello, Bobby. Okay, we have some origins to select here. So we have noob, no origin. Today is the first interesting day of your life. Focus skill none, weak skill none, no special traits, no drawbacks or bonuses. Completely just basic character. This guy, like, if you're trying to make a well-rounded kind of like jack of all trades, master of none character, this is definitely the character you want to pick. But the next one we have is Agent. You're secretly employed by one of Nevada's several secret shadowy agencies. There are only a few of them that anyone knows about, but those are not the ones of which you belong. It's not all martinis and casinos, though. If people knew the work you've done, they would curl into little balls of horror and despair. Today, you're disguising your involvement in this new enmeshment program endeavor by going undercover as a transfer from another department. Focus skill ranged, weak skill melee. Enemies in infiltration stages won't know you're an opponent until you're caught being violent, while all others will have to hunt you down. You always keep your trusty pistol prepped. Your outfit even grants you another magazine, too. Vodka isn't the only thing you've gotten used to shooting on the job. And body armor just doesn't compare to a tailored suit, so we have 2 buffs and 1 negative. But I don't think I'm going to be picking Agent this time around. The next one is the Terrible Experiment, but if you're, like, new and you want to pick an origin, I would definitely recommend picking Agent, because he's pretty good. I personally recommend Noob for new players, objectively speaking, but Agent is not a terrible decision either. You were born from a test tube, grown in a vat, and spent most of your life surrounded by glass and cryofluid. You were the plaything of countless unscrupulous experiments, which left you with scars, mental instability, and a bubbling hatred for your tormentors. And then one day they simply let you walk out of the laboratory where you were constructed. But why? Focus skill acrobatic, weak skill ranged. Opponents startled by your takedowns and gruesome kills don't just react with surprise, they'll take off running. And one thing about this origin is that he has claws on his hands, as you can see. So he has an increase in unarmed damage as fury fuels your fearsome fists. Unarmed damage +2, and you react to flames like Frankenstein's monster, so you take more damage from fire. But all around, this origin is pretty solid. And we have the Ronin Mercenary. You were once a bodyguard to an important Nevadian bureaucrat until your master was slain on your day off. Bodyguards need weekends off, you see. Now you are a traveling warrior, a hired blade. You can wander from city to city, offering your muscle to the highest bidder. Fellow fighters are drawn to you, and you allow them to bask in your mighty aura. Just make certain that your spotlight doesn't become theirs. So focus skill is melee, weak skill unarmed, and this guy can spend money to recruit enemies to his side, and he also gets more money for each arena that he completes. But when it comes to hirelings, their max level is going to go down by 5, which really hurts in the early game. And our final one is the Escaped Patient. You were once an esteemed researcher in the employ of one of Nevada's leading scientific bureaus. You obeyed directives and towed the line without question for years. It seemed as though your meteoric rise through the bureau would continue unabated forever, until a dangerous thought landed you strapped to a bed in a padded room, or you remain for an incalculable amount of time. Recently, you were ejected from the sanitarium and issued a clean bill of health. Perhaps they should have examined you more closely. Focus skill unarmed, weak skill acrobatic. You keep telling people about your imaginary friend who helps you out of tough spots. Why won't anyone believe you? You're on so many medications that a little knock to the dome isn't going to faze you. So you resist dizzy, and you have an imaginary friend that will randomly appear when you are in danger. Honestly, this is the origin I can't really recommend for starting players because his special isn't really all that great, and the one buff he gets is convenient for like one thing. But if you're looking for a little bit of a challenge, this isn't a terrible origin to pick. And we have other origins here, but we're not going to be covering them because we can't access them. So I've already made my decision. I'm going to be a noob. So let's go. But yeah, if you're just starting out, I definitely recommend you pick noob or agent. Experiment isn't a terrible pick either, though. Link, wake up. Open your eyes. Sorry, wrong game. Where am I? How did I get here? It looks like the imprint was successful. Welcome back, Bobby. I don't remember. What procedure? It'll come back to you soon. For now, let's get you up to speed on our objective. We're going to check out North Central, the northmost district of Nevada's largest megalopolis. There, you'll find a vacant building procured by our organization. Every cent of our funding has gone towards acquisition of that property, so in the event that we find the mandatas there, you will need to flip the derelict building into a lucrative enterprise. Do that, and we'll finally be able to run the enmeshment program and decipher the mandatas. Enmeshment program? Mandatas? Huh? We'll get to that in time. Focus on building your empire first. We'll tend to the important work after you've gotten settled in. Looks like your stop is coming up. Listen, if you need help, call me from the phone in the hub from above the lobby. We'll speak again soon, Bobby. Best of luck. Well, that was just confusing. What are you talking about, dude? Who even are you? We saw you once in story mode, and that's it. Somewhere in Nevada. Created by Matt Jolly and Michael Swain. Who else would it be? Alright, we have a little, like, cityscape here. Do you guys have anything to say at all? Doesn't look like it. They're just random civilians. So we'll just walk down the street. There's a pair of shoes hanging off of the sign there. I don't think there's anywhere to go from here. So this is the place, huh? Guess so. Big opportunity, fun staff. Go! I can punch this trash can. Disrespect your surroundings. Okay. This place is a mess. There's trash all over the place.
I love you.
Alright, squad is right. This place is mine. Okay, I guess first combat. This guy's gonna attack us. Piss off, I was here first. Yeah, and you're in my way. Oh, alright, lay off. You're very cranky, kid, you know that. The name's Bobby, and it's time to move out, old-timer. This is my place now. So they finally got someone to take over the old annex building, huh? Well, good luck. This place is infested with all manner of unscrupulous sorts. Hooligans, roughnecks, rascals, you name it. Great. Well, I'm gonna go find the circuit breaker and get the power on in this dump. You better be gone when I get back. No sweat, Chief. You know, I used to run a power station outside Nexus City, so I know a thing or two. You're gonna want to try the helipad on the rooftop. I bet that's where they stuck that pesky breaker panel. And this should help, see? I've got your back, Chief. He gave me a flashlight after he tried to kill me. How kind. Let's just get moving. Okay, sorry about that. I had a brief interruption, but it's fine. Anyway, I think we were going into the subsidiary access. Yes. Quick, grab this stuff. I don't think. I don't even have anything for you to actually grab. But yeah, these guys are just as easy as the boss man was. Just punch them. So we can check in. Alright, Doc, we're in business. I'm ready to get started. Good. The plan is just like we discussed. Get this place in working order and establish a functioning enterprise out of it. If you're ever uncertain about what to do next, give me a call. I'll be monitoring your progress remotely. Good luck, Bobby. Alright. While we're kind of exploring and beating people up, I did want to talk about my lack of uploads. I have an explanation. I got a job, and I've been working that job, and it's really been using up a lot of my energy. So, I'm gonna try to upload consistently still, but if I don't, I have a job. So, you know, that's pretty much it. I have to go do that, and if I'm too tired to do anything, that's just kind of it. Come and get it, hot stuff. You're not even, like, trying to fight me, you're just walking away. These guys are idiots. Alright, she's glowing now. Go find that boss man freeloader. So now we're free to explore a little bit. We have a kind of medical area. And man, this place is absolutely disgusting in every conceivable way. There's trash all over the place. It's piling up. These pizza boxes are almost as tall as me. And it's just, how does it get like this? Why are there so many pizza boxes? Did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles used to live here or what? Whatever, I just gotta get back down here. So, let's go on ahead. Looks like you got the power on, Chief. Nice work. Those lowlifes upstairs give you any guff. What the hell are you still doing here? I ask you nicely to vacate. I can't make something out of this wretched dump with you here. Say, it isn't all that bad, sport. Sure, it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but once you've gotten the muddy, grimy smears off of it for just about every surface of this place, you'll make a real shining of it. Just you wait and see. Well, unless you're handy with a broom, I need you gone. Today. Now. You offered me a job, Chief, because it just so happens that I'm freshly back on the market, and I'm not too overqualified to do a little clean-up around this joint. In fact, bear with me a minute. Let me show you something. Alright, I have to do my wimpy little sprint up the stairs, or rather up the ramp. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you ride in Nevada Central unless you were working to make some serious dosh, am I right? Not exactly. This place is going to be the headquarters for a massive paramilitary enterprise, and I'm pretty much building it from scratch. Then you're gonna need cash in hand to do it, as well as a few capable appointees to help to run a place this size. Just so happens I used to be in upper management, plus I know a few guys. We could get this place rolling in no time. Alright, where do we start? I like how we're just talking over a dead guy right now. Oh, you're gonna get a kick out of this, Chief. Follow me, I'll show you. Oh, what's that smell? It's probably the dead guy, like right over there, like right here, you know, on the account that he's dead. Here it is. I knew this old scrap can would come in handy. Help me out. What am I looking at here? This, my friend, is a state-of-the-art Nexus core Sleepwalker dream assimilation bed. Trains a know-nothing civilian into a killing machine in record time. And this rusty old box is supposed to bring the money in and manpower that I need to build this place? Yeah, okay, sure. You gotta be the person to lead, Bobby. This bed is what gets you there. If you want to command an army, you'll first need to command respect. Let's just feed this puppy some juice, and you'll see what I mean. Go on, Chief. Give her a whirl. If you're done beating me up, I'll get back to work. Well, we have nothing left to do except hop into the Sleepwalker bed. Alright, so we're going to be playing on tough difficulty because I'm not a little Bobby. I am not little Bobby man, but I do not play on easy baby difficulty. These old tapes labeled Sleepwalker Training Program look musty and used. The boss man claims they'll train you up to fighting fit in no time. Let's see if he's right. Let's see if he's right indeed.
Gotcha.
Alright, send out the subject. Welcome to Project Nexus, test subject 1V02P_6. Today you'll be helping us move the combat science forward by engaging in a controlled battle experiment. What did you just call me? In a moment, we'll be sending in opponents of escalating difficulty for you to face. Our technicians will keep you alive, so don't be afraid to go all out. Do you understand? You guys realize none of this is real, right?
Yes.
Excellent. We'll start you off with something manageable. The button lets us know you're ready to proceed. Best of luck. So you may recognize this place from Project Nexus Classic. Same layout and everything, even the same music. It's all the exact same space. But we have nothing else to do other than press this here button. So let's see what they send at us. Make them bleed. I'll do my best to make them bleed. So these guys are really easy. They're a whole lot of nothing. Just punch them like you've been punching everybody else. And that is it. That's the first wave.
Arena victory.
Alright, we have 23 unarmed and 10 acrobatics. That's enough for now. See you tomorrow, 1V02P_6. Sorry if my reading is a little off today. I don't know what's gotten into me. I do not appear to be able to read properly. Might be because I'm a little bit tired. But that's alright. Also apologize for the long loading times. Pretty groovy, don't you think? I swiped it when the Nexus Core canned me. Fascinating. But when does the money figure in? I'm working on something. I know a first-rate bloke that can get you running missions for cash, but he's, indisposed at the moment. Just focus on training up for now. You're gonna need some major skills if we're gonna recover my guy. I set up a training dummy for you to hone your abilities with all that combat experience you'll be gaining. Oh, and I found a chest full of crap for you. Maybe you can find some use for it. You'll be able to access your war chest between waves, too. We'll talk more after you've cleared the Sleepwalker tutorial, alright, Chief? Alright, so if we press the I button on our keyboard, we get our inventory. We have a basic Nevadian 9mm, cold steel fixed sights, a popular choice for being affordable without being cheap. Yep, we're just going to equip that, because it's a gun, and why wouldn't I want a gun? And I will equip this pile of rocks. When the going gets tough, the tough find something to use as a weapon. They probably wouldn't resort to a handful of rocks, but hey, what do I know? And we're going to equip this wooden board. If only there was a nail in it. Maybe that's why they're not running scared. Oh wait, there it is. Yep, there's a nail. We have some really crappy swings, but at least we have a weapon. And we're going to click the training tab, and we can't train any skills because we don't have enough experience to do so. So we're just going to hop right back in and do the second wave of Sleepwalker training. And see what it has for us. Welcome back, subject. Let's continue the experiment. Please note that you may leave at any time, but if you quit away before it is finished, you'll be forced to restart your progress from the very beginning, just the same as if you had died. However, leaving between waves will only reset you back to your last checkpoint. Make sense? Let's begin. Alright, yes, we can press I to access our war chest, but we don't need to. I'm going to beat these guys with a wooden board. Oh yes, when enemies have that blue little swirl above their head, that means you can execute them. So that's very good to know. Alright. Our weapon broke, so I'm just going to pick up this baseball bat. 48 melee experience, very nice. We're going to keep going though. Hurry it up, why don't you? I'm trying, you don't have to rush me. Okay, I think that orange guy has a gun, which is going to be a problem for me, because I don't have attack bar. So, we're just gonna run up on him, and then beat him. Come on. You won't get the best of me. Alright, that was pretty easy. Alright, let's keep going. We're not dead yet. We're just getting started. Oh, my swings are so bad. That's the name of the game. It wouldn't be any fun if you started off competent. Okay, let's run back. Take that. And that. Oh, wait, no. You weren't supposed to do that. I need a weapon. Give one to me. Thank you. Okay, we have a big red guy here, but he's not that big of an issue. I want to kill you first. Ow. That hurts, you know. Okay, I should be a little careful not to die here. I'll just throw some rocks at you. Yeah, that works.
Arena victory.
Alright, a fine little hodgepodge of various skills. That's enough for now. Alright, I think we've beaten the tutorial. Very good. Oh, this place is looking cleaner already. What the heck happened in here? Yeah, how long were we out? But looks like we have some skills to train, so I'm going to get Unarmed Technique 1. Then we'll get some Strength, and then I think we'll get Melee Technique. And then I'm going to get another point of Strength, because that seems pretty good to me. So we have all of these skills here, but I can't get any of them right now. But we could go back to the Sleepwalker bed, should we so choose. And now we can play on Madness difficulty. Changing the difficulty will reset your waves. But if you beat it on that difficulty for the first time, you get a new wave bonus. And yes, my character already knows what's happening, so we don't need to go through the dialogue. But with new wave bonus, you just get a little bit more experience. Versus if you played it for the first time. And you can see now that we have a second corpus. Which is very nice. Yeah, only 11 melee experience. Not the best, but if we keep going through, I'm sure I can make something out of all this. Because I just want to level up my melee a little bit before we move on ahead. So this shouldn't take too long. But since you guys have seen me fight these enemies already, I think I'm just going to pause the recording and then come back when I'm done. Alright, so we're back. I did a little bit of training, as you can see. I have a couple extra skills. Let me go over what I learned. I learned Dodge 1. I learned Core, in Core 1 everything. I have Critical Swing. With proper timing, your melee swings will deliver critical hits to your opponents. And I got Tactical Novice. Basically, the tack bar just means that now that I have a tack bar, anytime a bullet is shot at me, it will not immediately hit me. I will be able to dodge it, and that will help quite a bit. But let's talk to Doc before we head out. Got any directions for me? Not as easy as you'd think, is it? Bossman should have instructions for you. He's usually in the lobby downstairs, isn't he? Fantastic, thanks. Yeah, so we need to head down to the lobby and talk to the boss man.
Come on, then.
Say, you're looking pretty trim there, Bobby. Check out those muscles. Look at that rippling physique. That's enough. I'm ready to find this friend of yours. Oh, this guy's no friend. A real piece of work, this one. But make no mistake, he's an earner, which means you're gonna have to go snatch him up. Alright, where do we find him? The Northern Central bus will take you to the Gang of Toughs, to where the Gang of Toughs are holding him hostage. Just head outside and check the bus schedule to find your new contract mission. I think it's at the same bus stop you first arrived from. Alright, so all we have to do is go to the bus. So I have a couple weapons. Yeah, that guy deserves a medal. And he's really pulling his weight. At least he's trying to. And pilot episode. Alright. To begin running missions, we're going to need a qualified Captain Foolhardy enough to ferry us into the mouth of danger. Bossman knows just such a puckish rogue. Problem is, he's being held by the Toughs, a band of hooligans responsible for most of Nevada Central's low-tier crime. So we're going to be dealing with street toughs, greasers, losers, gangbangers. Alright. They're keeping him somewhere around here. Alright, look at what we got here. Yeah, these are the first enemies that will be able to stun lock you. But they're really not that big of a deal. I say as they continue to beat the shit out of me. So let's back away a little bit. Let that corpus regenerate, and let's go back to fighting them. Okay, last guy. Let's just kill him real quick. And then we can grab a slightly better weapon for us. If things get too dicey, I'll pull out my gun. But I'm going to try to stick to melee here. Yeah, the funny part about these guys is I actually know the guy who voice acted them. His name is Jonas, and he's just a grand guy. Lovely dude. Got nothing bad to say about him. But, we're just gonna keep fighting the toughs. I don't have that much interesting commentary for this, other than that these guys are idiots, because they are liable to run into oncoming traffic. I recommend you just kind of stay on this side of the screen. If you're worried they might get you, you can run them into oncoming traffic like this, and get some of them killed. Or get yourself killed like that. But we're fine for the most part. Let's wait for the cars to get going, because if they hit me, they will take off a corpus, as you just saw. Yeah, I apologize if I'm not really 100% in this recording. I've just been very tired the past few days. This clown is making a break for the warehouse. Get him! Yeah, so for the most part when you're fighting the toughs, you just kind of want to keep backing away. You don't really want to let them get too close to you. And you should be fine. Boy, gonna be some trouble waiting for anyone trying to drop in on us. Yeah. Alright, this part can suck a little bit, because they do try to corner you here. But that wasn't so bad. Not so bad at all. So let's just keep moving. Alright, this is really gonna test my survivability here. Please don't kill me. They got close. I'll give them that, they got close. Let's sit and heal for a bit. Just relax. No reason. There is no reason to be upset. Alright. If we survive this, we get to heal ourselves, so... That'll be my reward for living. The chance to continue living. An ample reward, if you ask me. Yeah, luckily the toughs ain't so tough, so... I'm not really worried about these guys. That was really the only part I was actually worried about. Did you think you could just unload our gear and we weren't gonna find out, you numbskull? Jeez, lighten up, Tony. Even I get bored sometimes. Oh, you got no idea how right you are. Someone hand me my board. Oh, come on. Be reasonable, Gov. I can earn back what I lost. Give me a chance. What I'm gonna give you is a black eye to match the other black eye you're getting in a second. How long have you known me, Tony? Have I ever been a poor earner? I feel like I should give this guy like the Tony Soprano voice. What? I can't hear you. Maybe I got pomade in my ears, but I feel like you just said beat me to a pulp. You're a pretty tough guy, hombre, Tony. Picking on a guy tied to a chair, real scary. You testing me, bruh? You wanna know how I roll with this? Here's what I'm thinking. Staring contest. Loser has to let me go. You're on, dweeb. No one interrupt us. This is going down now. Alright. Yeah, these two are not the smartest individuals in the world. Ah. Alright, Sweet Tony does have a gun. So I'm going to pull out a gun of my own. But I'm just going to beat Sweet Tony to death because he's not worth a bullet, I don't think. The vent device are gonna hear about this. I don't know who you are, but I owe you big time. You wanna settle that debt? Come work for me. Boss man tells me you're worth the effort. That old bum? Well, he's right. I can get you anywhere you need. In or out of Nevada Central. Got my own whirly bed and everything. Then give me a ride back to base, and I'll show you what we've got.
Arena victory.
Alright, that took me too long. But we got some money. Quite a good bit of experience that got distributed pretty evenly amongst my stats, and I'm pretty happy about that. So we're gonna have some new skills to learn by the time we get back. Thanks again, Bobby. You come and see me anytime you want to make a buck. I'm your man. Bobby, quit entertaining that ruffian before he talks the wallet right off of you. How are you, yo, so-and-so? Looks like you found yourself a cushy gig. Don't go work too hard for once. Bobby, while you were retrieving Dave here, I did a little recruiting. Come with me. I want to make an introduction. Alright. So, this is the one with the bags upon bags of cash. Soon, Bobby, meet Ben. He'll be filling in as quartermaster around here.
Welcome.
Firearms, blades, armor, I've got it all. I'll try to keep up with demand, Bobby. The more missions you complete, the better access to new equipment I'll have. When you win, everybody wins. I'll get to work finding us some muscle. Come back and see me in the lobby later. Shall, Bobby? I also managed to get that armor colorizer working again. I'm gonna charge you for materials, but the labor is on you. Think of the savings. Alright, so this is the quartermaster. So you're the new chief, huh? Want to make the first purchase? He will sell you weapons and armor. Aye, I'm the lad from, what do you call it? Resident Evil 4. But I'm gonna learn some new skills real quick. I'm going to learn Minor League. That is a good skill to have. I think we'll learn some tactics. I think I'm going to try to keep my skills relatively well-rounded. Looks like we have some unarmed, so I'm going to do critical punch, and we'll get another tick of endurance, so that'll bring me up to 7. Stranger. We don't have a lot of money to spend, so I think what I'll do is get some armor. What outfits do you have? You have tech leathers, pomade gang outfit, 5 armor. So this is the best one I can get right now. But that's almost all my money. So let's go for something a little more permanent, and let's buy a crowbar, because this is the weapon with the best damage we can get right now. And we're going to equip that crowbar, and we can hold it with one hand, which makes it a little bit better for us. And we could buy a new gun, but we still have some money to spend. And I may just buy those tech leathers, since I do have enough money for it. Clothing popular with those who live fast and loose with technology. So I'm gonna buy that. So we have a good bit of armor and a new weapon. So with that out of the way, I think I'm going to end this first episode of Arena Mode. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of Madness Project Nexus. Peace out.